Hi guys, welcome to Emerald City Confidential. Now this isn't the game I was talking about before, I still don't have the money for that game. But this one was cheap, and I played demo, and it looks pretty cool. It's, it takes place in, Oz, as in, The Wizard of Oz. Now unfortunately I've only read one of the books. Like, that's what this game's world is based off of, the books, not the movie. So things will seem and look a little bit different than the movie, so, yeah. I really should read the rest, but, there are quite a few, and I don't really have a library card at the moment, or the money to go buy, like, the whole set. I think there are at least 20 books or something, I believe. So anyway, this is a really cool game, and, how cool is it that a game can make you want to, find out more about the source material? I mean, a game that makes you want to read, I think that's pretty cool. And I love The Wizard of Oz. I love the stories, I love the world, I love the characters. So I figured I would introduce this game to you guys, and, maybe also inspire you to go read the books, or watch the movie again, or, just do whatever. Just enjoy the world of Oz. Because this is really such a cool game, as I've said like 3 times before. Okay, so, okay. Let's see, we have our options here. Oh good, we have walk speed. That's handy. Okay. Here we go. What's your name?
The warehouse district. For months I've been following a trail of clues, and the trail ended here. That's right, Lion. I've almost got you. I've got a folder of documents that prove all of your crimes. I just need to get into that warehouse and see what you've been up to.
Welcome to Emerald City Confidential. Click on objects to have Petra investigate them. You can't die or do anything wrong, so feel free to explore. That's the best kind of game. Because I can't fail. Okay. Click on the crowbar to have Petra pick it up. That crowbar.
A crowbar, used by the law-abiding to open crates. I'll just take it. You never know. Dark and quiet. I hope there are no surprises waiting for me in...
Click on the crowbar in Petra's inventory and then click on the door to use the crowbar on the door. Oh shit.
Those are too large for me to lift. Makes more sense to use the smaller door. It's dark already? Where did the time go? Hopefully I can wrap this up quickly and get home. The door is locked tight. All right, let's see what's in there. What the...
Oh no, her hat!
Poppy gas. The oldest trick in the book. If I was awake, I might have felt ashamed.
If I were awake. Subjunctive clause, please. Oh shit.
Huh? Don't panic, Petra. You've been in worse scrapes.
It's a Gump!
What should I do?
If you've seen the second movie, you'll know what a Gump is. Gee, what should we do? Cut the rope? Climb the rope or wiggle free. Let's not be stupid.
No good. I'm not strong enough to pull myself up.
Oh, good job there, noodle arms.
Even if I could wiggle free, I'd just fall to my death. And just between you and me, I don't want to do that. I don't have anything to cut the rope with.
That's true.
I pride myself on being an independent gal, and I really hate to do this. But when push comes to shove, I don't want to die. Hello? Anybody out there? I could use a little help. Anyone? Help!
So, you're awake at last. You're lucky I'm feeling generous, or I'd charge you for my time.
Lion!
Guilty as charged.
Guilty is right. I've got enough evidence to put you away for life.
Oh my, that is a problem. And I am good at solving problems. I wonder, how should I solve this one?
You call yourself a lawyer?
No. I call myself the best lawyer. And I intend to stay that way.
What was in that warehouse?
Warehouse? What warehouse?
Don't play coy with me. You know what warehouse.
Do you mean that warehouse that burned to the ground no less than 20 minutes
Excuse me.
ago? A freak accident. Quite sudden. I'm afraid that nobody will know what was in that warehouse now.
Ha! You fell right into my trap.
Someone will fall into something, but I don't think it will be me.
Enough talk. You wouldn't believe the amount of evidence I've got against you.
You mean the evidence that was in your coat pocket?
What? Hey, where did it go?
Oh, it's quite secure, I assure you. Anyway, I wish I could stay and chat, but I must be off. Do give my regards to the ground.
Something about that lion makes my blood boil. One day I'm gonna nail that guy. I'm gonna collect enough evidence and make it stick. Of course, until then, I have other things to worry about.
Hey, watch it, lady. I'm flying here.
Saved by the Gump transit system. How embarrassing. Yeah, sorry. You available?
Yeah, the meter's running. Where do you want to go?
Just take me home. Plumley Street.
All right, hold on.
Emerald City, known to many as the Jewel of Oz, a center of culture, commerce, and diversity, as well as greed, corruption, and dishonesty. Is there hope for this fair city and the kingdom that surrounds it? One detective is trying to find out. Emerald City Confidential.
Stupid lion. That's the 5th time he's nearly killed me. I'll get him one day. Who am I kidding? Do the bad guys ever get punished these days? I even lost my journal chasing that lion around the city. How can I be a detective without a proper journal? That reminds me. I think I have a spare journal in my file cabinet. I should take a look and see. My file cabinet key. I'll just take this. My spare notebook should be in here. I'll just take a look. If I uncover anything interesting or worthwhile, I'll write it down. It saves me from needing to remember every word people say. Good thing I had a spare. I always feel lost without my journal. You hear that, Emerald City? I'm packing a new notebook and I'm not afraid to use it. A knock.
No shit.
Hey, Lion! If that's you, I suggest you beat it!
I beg your pardon.
Never mind. I'll be right there. Come on in.
Thank you. You're Petra.
That's what it says on the door. What can I do for you, Miss...
D. You can call me D.
All right, D. What brings you downtown?
I'm looking for someone. His name is Ansel, my fiancé.
Ansel, huh? And how long's he been missing?
I haven't seen him for several months. He likes to travel.
Go on.
Well, I heard that he got back 2 nights ago, but I haven't seen him. Nobody has seen him. He just vanished.
So, who told you he was back?
Nobody. I have a magic device that keeps tabs on him.
A magic device? Those are illegal.
I have a magic license. I'm not breaking any law.
What did this magical device say?
He was visiting Gillikin country before entering the city. Aside from that, nothing. I have to know what happened to him. Can you help me?
A missing fiancé? Sounds like a case of cold feet to me. Still, a case is a case. Next month's rent is due soon, and I could use the emeralds.
I'll give you an advance of 200 emeralds. 500 more when you find him.
700 emeralds? Scratch next month's rent, that would cover me till summer. Looks like you got yourself a detective, D.
I knew you were the right woman for the job. Here's a picture of him.
Where can I contact you if I find anything?
Oh, I'll contact you. I'll be watching. If I need to speak to you, you'll hear from me.
Great. I not only have a client, but a guardian angel, too. What's her angle? The warning signs whirl around me like a tornado, but the money is too good to pass up. Wait a minute. Tornado. I wonder... Wait a minute, Miss Gale?
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Oh, very clever. You might just solve this after all.
I knew it. Dorothy Gale, the bright-eyed little girl who blew her way into Oz over 40 years ago. What is she doing here? Isn't she an honorary princess? Why does she need my help when she could just ask Queen Ozma to wave her magic wand? Still, I can't argue with a princess, and I certainly can't argue with the 200 emeralds in my purse. I guess I'd better get going. Ansel was in Gillikin country. That means he came through the North Gate. That's probably where I should start. There's nothing else inside the file cabinet besides old dusty folders full of old dusty cases. I don't need to look at any of them.
Excuse me. Petra can fly around the city using the Gump Taxi service. Click on the Gump stand to travel to a new location. This map is accurate to the books. Each country had its own color. And its own witch.
Of all the soldiers to be on duty, TikTok is the second to last one I want to see. Still, beggars can't be choosers. TikTok, it's been years.
Petra, what is your business here?
Charming as ever. I have some questions for you.
That is your privilege.
I'm looking for a man named Ansel. He was last reported coming through this gate 2 nights ago.
You are mistaken. No one named Ansel came through this gate 2 nights ago or ever.
You're sure?
Affirmative. My memory is infallible.
Were you on duty 2 nights ago?
Negative. I was on duty in the palace.
Then how do you know for certain who came through the gate?
I have memorized the records. Nobody named Ansel came through here.
Could he have used a false name?
Using a false name is a felony.
But could he have done it?
It is within the parameters of possibility.
How can we find out for sure?
If you have a photograph of the man, I can cross-reference him with the name he gave.
This is a photograph of Ansel. Do you recognize him?
Affirmative. He did not use the name Ansel when he entered the city. He will have to report back to me and tell the truth in order to avoid prosecution.
Maybe I can tell him for you. What was his destination?
His destination was registered as 43 Granetta Lane, Emerald City. The residence of Miss Betsy Bobbins.
Thanks a mil, TikTok.
Only doing my duty.
Hey, TikTok. I have some more questions for you.
You may ask.
Let's talk about the old days, TikTok.
If we must.
So, TikTok, how long has it been?
16 years, 3 months, 2 weeks, 5 days, and 11 minutes.
That long, huh? Where does the time go?
I cannot say.
Still in the Royal Guard, I see.
It is an honor and a privilege to serve Queen Ozma.
I'm sure she feels the same way. So, how's the old gang doing?
That's official business.
Oh, come on, it's me. I used to be one of you.
Precisely. You are no longer one of us. Ask again, and I will be forced to take action.
Fine, I get the point. Actually, never mind about the old days. I have some general questions.
Any question put to me, I will answer, within reason.
So what are you doing here, exactly?
First line of defense.
You honestly expect another invasion?
It is not my place to ask. Unlike some, I do not shirk my duty.
That's not fair, and you know it.
I only speak the truth.
Why does the city need such a huge gate?
You were here when the Phanphasms attacked the city, were you not?
Yeah, I remember. They came from the north.
Precisely. This is where our defenses need to be strongest.
It's been a long time since then. I guess it's easy to forget.
Not for me.
Tell me about the Gillikin country, beyond the gate.
Ahem. Gillikin is the northern division of Oz, denoted by the color purple. It is home to wild jungles and forests.
And exiles, right?
And for illegal magic users who try to escape the law, yes.
Actually, never mind. Thanks, TikTok. You've been a real help.
Only doing my duty.
Granetta Lane is one of the nicer streets in the Emerald City. Police say clean it once in a while, which is more than you can say for my neighborhood. Betsy Bobbins live here?
Who wants to know?
I just have some questions for her.
You got questions? You ask me. Nobody gets in to see the missus without my say-so.
Who is she?
If you don't know, then why are you bugging?
Her name came up in an investigation I'm working on.
Investigation? What does the guard want with Betsy?
I'm not with the guard, I'm freelance.
Look, Betsy don't get mixed up with stuff like that.
So you say. I have to find out for myself. I need to get inside.
Well, I only let Betsy's boyfriends get past this door. Well, them and deliveries.
Deliveries?
Men send her presents. Flowers, jewelry, clothes, what have you. She doesn't always take them in, but she takes the presents.
Hello again. I want to know more about Betsy.
That's Miss Bobbins to you. What do you want to know?
What does she do? Does she have a job or anything?
Betsy? Nah. She don't work. She's a lady.
So what does she do all day?
She entertains. She travels.
She travels, huh? Didn't Dee say that Ansel spent a lot of time traveling?
Ladies don't work? Fuck you.
Where does Betsy travel?
Oh, everywhere. Real cultured Betsy is.
Everywhere.
Well, not everywhere. The winky air is too thin for her. She don't travel there. And Gillikin country is too dangerous. But she particularly likes Munchkin country in the spring.
Really?
And Quadlin country in the summer.
How could I get in to see her?
You don't. Unless you have something she wants, which I see you don't.
Let's talk about something else. Do you know a man named Ansel?
Never heard of him.
I have proof that he came here.
Well, I ain't seen it.
I think his ears just twitched. Is he lying? Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope.
Could you look at the photograph before answering?
I said I ain't seen it.
Are you sure?
Lots of men come to see Betsy. I can't keep track of them all.
So, this man could have come here.
I didn't say that.
What other men have come to see Betsy?
Hey, that's private business. I ain't gonna start blabbing.
Would say 20 emeralds ease your guilt?
Nice try, sister. I've been with Betsy since forever. I ain't betraying her.
Loyalty. A rare trait in this city. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about you.
Me? What do you want to know?
So, who are you?
I'm Hank.
And you're a mule.
You don't miss a trick. Sure, I'm a mule. You gonna stop asking stupid questions, or do you want a swift kick in the stomach?
Me? No.
Too bad.
Why does Betsy need a guard?
To stop people like you from harassing her. Men calling on her day in and day out. Poor girl just wants some peace.
So, she's popular?
You can say that.
I need to get inside.
Well, I only let Betsy's boyfriend.
Delivered?
Vincent Flowers, she doesn't...
Never. Thanks for your time.
Mm-hmm.
A man in a white suit is leaning against my office building. There's something very strange about him. Can't quite put my finger on it. Evening.
Evening, Petra.
You know my name?
Of course.
How? Do I know you?
Know me? I hope not. For knowledge kills the sense of wonder and mystery, does it not?
Great. A nut. And right outside of my office, too. Sure. Whatever you say. Who are you?
A man who is not fully a man. A frightener of birds who have done nothing wrong. My head once was weighed down by leadership, but now rests easy on this street corner.
There's nothing easy about you, mister. A straight answer, please. Who are you?
Your eye sees only what your mind is prepared to comprehend.
You know what? Forget it. I don't care who you are. Anything interesting in the paper?
Before I read it, I was uninformed. Now, I am merely misinformed. Which do you think is better?
I think you're crazy.
Madness is often logic overtaxed.
You're overtaxed, all right. Can you go somewhere else?
We are all travelers in the wilderness of this world.
Great. Travel away from here. You're scaring away potential customers.
If it was worth doing, it would have been done already.
Here's 5 emeralds. Go away.
The problem with money is that it often costs too much.
This guy makes my brain hurt. I guess I'll just have to deal with him. See you around.
As if who he is isn't obvious.
And that, as we say, is that.
You mean it? They won't bother me again?
Not anymore. They decided to take a long vacation.
Oh, how delightful.
Now, about my fee.
Of course. How many buttons did you say?
I didn't. I said emeralds. 10,000 of them. You are able to pay, aren't you? Because if not, I do believe those men left some documentation behind.
They did?
Yes. Frightfully clumsy of them.
Well, don't you worry about little old me. You'll get your money.
I'm counting on it, Scraps. Contact my office. My, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Lion.
She remembers me. Don't be a stranger.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Creep. Let's see what the current headlines are.
Scraps. Hello, neighbor. Thanks for dropping by.
Even after all these years of knowing her, I still can't get used to the sight of a living, talking patchwork quilt. Still, if there's any city where a patchwork girl could gain employment, this was it. You look troubled, Scraps.
I do? Oh, no. I'm perfectly happy. Or do I mean unhappy? Either way, I must find it.
Find what?
My green button. I've dropped it somewhere in the store. Can you be a dear and look for me? These eyes aren't what they used to be.
So, how's business, Scraps?
Fantastic. Or is it terrible? Oh well, it's either one or the other. You buying anything today?
I might. I'm richer than normal tonight. Anything new for sale?
New? No. Or is it yes? Oh, it's so confusing sometimes. But look at these flowers. Aren't they pretty?
Very colorful.
They come from all 4 corners of Oz. I almost wish I didn't have to sell them.
What was the lion doing here?
Nothing. Or was it something? Oh, it doesn't matter. Pick either one.
He's bad news, Scraps. Stay away from him.
Oh, stop overreacting. He's just a big softy.
Softy, right. Tell me about those flowers.
Aren't they just hideous? Or do I mean delightful? It's so hard to tell the difference nowadays.
The flowers?
Oh, yes. I get them shipped in from all over the country. You won't find a better selection. I promise you that.
I'd like to buy some flowers.
That's awful. Or is it wonderful? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 5 emeralds.
Here you go.
I can mix a bouquet of 2 types of flowers. Which ones do you want?
Give me a bouquet of blue flowers and... red flowers.
What a horrible selection. Or do I mean beautiful? Either way, coming right up.
Thanks. What are you looking for again?
An emerald button. It's so pretty and shiny. Take a look around. You'll probably see it glinting.
Bye, Scraps.
Toodaloo!
Is this the button you're looking for?
No, that's not it. Or do I mean yes? That's it.
Is it or isn't it?
It is. Bring it here. Thanks, neighbor. I was worried I lost it. It's a rare emerald button. If you find any more, bring them here. I'll be sure to reward you.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out.